Hello, YouTube. Welcome back to another exciting episode of Many Tribes, One Kingdom. It's your friend John. If you are new here, hi, welcome to the channel. We hope you'll subscribe and join us. All right, so today we are continuing our Titles and Names of Jesus series. And today's name's really interesting. I actually didn't really know much about this one until Dustin brought it to my attention. So this one's interesting. Let's get right into it. It is the last Adam. And we will start in 1 Corinthians chapter 15, and we will start with verse 45. So also it is written, the first man, Adam, became a living soul. The last Adam became a life-giving spirit. However, the spiritual is not first, but the natural, then the spiritual. The first man is from the earth, earthy. The second man is from heaven. As is the earthy, so also are those who are earthy. And as is the heavenly, so also are those who are heavenly. Just as we have borne the image of the earth, we will also bear the image of the heavenly. Now, I say this, brethren, that flesh and blood cannot inherit the kingdom of God, nor does the perishable inherit the imperishable. So what does this name mean? Well, this one's interesting. So what does it mean when we call Jesus the last Adam? Well, let's go to a little context, shall we? So, as we all know, Adam was the first man created by God, and he is, the father of all of us. And he had a responsibility, he was to tend the earth, tend the Garden of Eden, and everything. And Adam fell. Adam was disobedient and fell from his position, from his place that God had put him in. Well, what happened? Well, we know that we are all descended from Adam, so we all share in that fall. We are all fallen human beings. We are sinful by nature. We want what is evil. Well, Jesus is the last Adam, and I want to note something. Adam was made from the earth, whereas Jesus came down from heaven. So where Adam was from the earth, Jesus is from heaven. So Jesus was both truly God and truly man. In the Salvation Army, we say that he is truly and properly God and truly and properly man, which is true. So when Jesus is called the last Adam, what he did when he became man is he came to live here. We sometimes like to forget one or the other of his aspects. We either think of him as, we only think of him as God, or we only think of him as a man. We commonly forget how he is both. I like what Frank Turek says. Jesus is one who with two whats. Anyway, that's for another video. But when Jesus, came to earth, he became a man, and he lived as a man. He lived a man's life, all of it, including the hardships. Well, he lived a perfect and sinless life that Adam wasn't able to do. Adam failed in what he was supposed to do. Adam was supposed to, be the leader. He was supposed to be, the patriarch, and he failed. Jesus didn't. He came and he lived. Now, as we are all born from Adam, we all share in that sinful nature of his, and we are all earthy. This is from the earth. My flesh and blood are from the earth, and Paul points this out. Flesh and blood cannot inherit the kingdom of God. So what needs to happen? Well, we need to become spiritual. And I'll get into this in a minute, but when Jesus died, because he was God, he was able to make a permanent and full atonement for every sinner who ever lived. Now all they need to do is accept that gift. Now, Paul points us out, we need to become spiritual. We need to put on the spiritual, because our flesh and blood cannot inherit the kingdom of God. Yes, we will be resurrected with new perfect bodies. That's true. But these bodies we currently have cannot inherit the kingdom of God. My body, with all of its shortcomings, its failures, its deformities, it cannot enter the kingdom of God. Whereas when Christ comes, he will resurrect us with a new perfect body, and that can enter, the holy presence of God. So when Jesus is called the last Adam, we are all born of Adam, but we have to be reborn of Christ. So, we can choose, okay, do we want to stay just descendants of Adam, or do we want to become the family of Christ? You know, Jesus is essentially pushing Adam out of the way and taking over and saying, all right, I'm going to be, the patriarch now. I'm going to head humanity, because Jesus, being both truly and properly God and truly and properly man, he's able to do that. So about, and another thing is that Adam in Romans chapter 5 is called a type of him who was to come. Adam was meant, you can read this a lot in the Old Testament. You read about types of Christ, people who symbolize Christ before he was here. And Adam was one of them, in the sense that he was the first, he was the father of all humanity, and he was the head. And now we understand, Christ is the first. He is the Alpha and the Omega, the beginning and the end, the first and the last. He is the father of a new covenant. And he is the head of a new family, a new household. So if we will surrender ourselves to the last Adam, to Jesus, then we can take part in that kingdom of God. So I find it, honestly, I didn't know too much about this name, to tell you guys the truth. Before I started research, I didn't know too much. This is really one that gets glossed over a lot. But it's so interesting how really deep it is. We're essentially being offered to become the children of God. We can be adopted by God himself if we choose to be. We have to choose that. God won't force us into his family if we don't want to be in his family. He will never force that upon us. But we can choose to become, children of God. And so again, Jesus being the last Adam makes that possible, because he was truly and properly God, truly and properly man. He lived a perfect, sinless life. He lived the life Adam should have lived, but chose not to. Jesus chose to live that life, even when it was hard, even when he had no real reason to need to. Jesus chose to. He lived that life. And now, because he died and rose again, we all have access to the kingdom of God. So that's really all I have for you guys on this video. It was very interesting to research. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, give us a like and share this video with your friends. We'd love to add more subscribers to the channel. We'd love to have more people around to talk to. If you have any questions, comments, concerns about this topic, go ahead and leave them down in the comment section. If you think I missed something, go ahead and leave it in the comment section. I'd love to hear it. And if you're new, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And you're going to want to come back here on Thursday. We're starting our 5 Minutes in Church History series. And then you'll want to also join us every Saturday for M-Talk News. All right, that's all I have for you guys. Have a great day. God bless you so much. And thank you guys for being here.